then. 18 bigs, king, queen, offsuit, under the gun. What are we doing?
I would be okay with a raise fold here. I think this is... I mean, you are raising into the two biggest chip stacks, but I don't think... With 18 bigs, I don't think you need to be open shoving here. I think either folding or doing like a 2.3x go.
I like the excitement.
Oh, he opts for the limp.
Not his first limp.
I think being slightly under 20 bigs, you are going to face... Yeah. I wasn't going to say from the short stack, but you are going to face people just being able to easier shove. I think if you've got like 30 or 40 bigs, puts a little bit more pressure. Oh, wow. My goodness.
Look at this. Anthony then with 10s. He moves in as well. And so Marcus, we kept away. Charles at risk then this time. He has the one live overcard. So Anthony's pocket 10s.
We
didn't need an ace, he says. He's not wrong.
We didn't see too many. We didn't see any aces, and we don't think we saw too many diamonds. So I think he's. We've got a sweat brewing here.
He is at risk of leaving here with $600,000. Not a bad thing to be doing.
Yeah, he was.
Wants to leave with more, Pat.
He was one card away from knocking out and being guaranteed fourth. Now he might be.
They used up a lot of their power on the last.
5 cards away from fifth place. This is.
Fish says his rail have used up a lot of power, flopping 2 pound the last one. He's to hit an ace this time. Oh, picks up a gut shot draw. All right.
And a backdoor flush draw.
All right, no real change in the equity.
We're hearing a cheer for the 4 of diamonds. I think any good anti-sweater
4 of diamonds
would like. Right. I think a 10 of diamonds. Oh, and a 10 of diamonds already dead.
I'd rather the 10 than the 4 of diamonds.
Well,
you're never dead, whatever happened, though.
What?
You're never dead, whatever happened.
Right. Can't be dead after this card. There is no kill card here.
Yeah, he's right. No matter what comes, he's still got.
Needs an ace for a 6. It's a 9.
Ugh.
Ace or 6, the remaining outs. See there, 7 cards to hit. 16% chance doubling up. 84% chance of leaving here in 5th place.
To the river.
I can't help. I can't help here.
River, 3 of diamonds. That's no good. Charles does leave in 5th. A little unlucky the last hand, of course. Flop 2 pair.
Thank you.
Just wasn't meant to be for Canada. Oh my goodness.
The last Canadian in. All the Canadians out. We had 5 of them. They busted out the first 5 on this final, leaving the 3 Americans and 1 German.
Just a little bit bigger. Marcus folded 2 in the small blind.
Well, this is good.
Should see about a 5-second think, 6-second think, and then shove.
Wow, we're studying the thinking time. That's it. That's the indecision here. Is how long to think before ripping this in.
There it is.
Call.
Cool. Snap call. Well, ace 5 can't be in good shape, and it's not. Darryll has Marcus in a world of hurt here. And well, as quick as that, we could be down to 3.
Yeah. The
German at risk here against the American. We'll need to hit an ace. Straight or flush possible, of course, with a hand like ace 5.
Yeah.
Well, he's done well to get up to the top 4. Has guaranteed himself 800,000. But is this the pot that will see us crown our 3 millionaires here at the Playground Poker Club? Oh, 9, 8, 3. Some backdoor draws there for Marcus. He wants to like deuce or 4 of clubs.
Yeah, I mean it's at least a little bit more exciting. You know, if it had been maybe like 8, 9 queen, then it's like, oh no, I've got no equity. But no.
Well, turn pairs the 8. Just an ace for Marcus. Otherwise, he will depart in 4th.
I think there's a book written with what could happen here. This little Barry Greenstein. Will it happen, though?
Marcus is using his 1 time, I'm sure, right now. But deuce on the river, no good. So Fish doubles up through Charles, then knocks out Marcus.
Landing the knockout punch on the heavyweight champion.
Good
game, Marcus.
There we go. Fish now over $500 million chips as we see Marcus Prince depart in 4th place. Did a fantastic job today. Came in pretty short. Laddered his way all the way up to 4th place. Gets himself $800,000. By far his biggest live cash.
We have now just crowned at least 3 millionaires. We see $2 million caches. Looks like the Russian only chat.
Some Russians popped up in the chat on mypartypokerlive.com.
Vladimir.
Mikhail came in, our Russian commentator,
Mikhail
has helped them out. So he's answered whatever question they had.
That's me.
Andre.
If you want to join in the chat, do jump on over to mypartypokerlive.com. You can watch the stream and chat along to us.
Ooh.
See some action here.
Yeah,
the way this heads up match, 3 matches started.
Don't count one of them out already.
Alex,
I wouldn't be
you know,
surprised to see
did
Anthony
he tell you I want another glass of wine?
go a little crazy here.
Yeah.
These guys seem to be playing pretty fast, three-handed.
I feel like we should at least see a call.
Very deep though.
Yeah, plenty of poker to be played.
66 big blinds effective here.
And we do see the call. I think if you're folding ace-7 here to a 3-bet, you're probably folding too much this deep.
Here we go then. 180 in the middle, heading to a Jack-5 4-flop. Gin for Taylor. Just how to proceed now.
It's always fun when you flop so strong here. You can't even bet.
He does check it.
I feel like if Anthony could find himself with an interesting, I can't even math that small sizing bet here. I think that's like a 1/8? Yeah, 1/8 stab here. Shouldn't accomplish much. You're not, I mean, everything that Taylor would have here is just going to call.
Apart from this hand, that looks like it's going to check raise.
Yeah, I actually don't.
What's going on here?
And I don't know if this is what Anthony was looking to get done. If he was trying to get him to reveal his hand strength or try to induce some sort of spew.
Right, and you weren't expecting him to check raise with really any hands, right? So does he think this is more likely to be a bluff than anything?
Yeah, I think he's probably trying to induce some sort of spew here, and then unfortunately it's not. And he has. Yeah, I think this is probably what he wanted. He wanted.
Wow. Inducing with the ace high. Turns out he's up against top set. 450 in the middle, and now he picks up a gut shot.
It ain't over yet.
Well, pot size bet back. Taylor can find the check here. I suppose actually not even a small bet, right? 125 or something.
Yeah,
he does check it. Looks like he's made some sort of move that's given up.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna recognize a short, or a tiny bet and decide,
he's gonna go all in. He does. He moves all in.
God.
Snap call. And it's top set against a gut shot here.
Oh my goodness.
Fish loving life here.
$200,000 is one card away.
I mean, even if Anthony were to get lucky here, Taylor would be the shortest stack.
Oh, you knew I was done here?
Wow. Well,
Definitely
this
a 6.
is quite
What
a
about the
punt.
ace? Ah,
No, ace no good.
do it.
There you go.
No other way to call it, really, is there, Pat?
I don't know. I was gonna keep it pretty friendly here. I was gonna say
Well,
speculative.
No confidence, Tony?
Yeah,
Now
this
look at my
is,
Taylor's
fucking
got
one.
his man here.
But I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that.
He's got $1 million in his pocket. And he does have
Right now.
4 outs here.
What?
You already ruined it. No, you could have been.
Well, here we go.
Hacked it.
River the 10, no good.
no justice. No 6.
Anthony then is out in third with,
Yeah, I think so.
see there, Fish below 30 bigs now.
Shouldn't you at least have to put as much money in? Just kick the blinds up to what the ante was before, at least.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Well, look at this. Fish will raise with ace-3 of diamonds. He's going to get 3-bet. How will he react?
25 million.
Well, usually when this guy 3-bets, he does it quickly. Here, it took a little bit of time. You
This.
just wonder if.
He just flats with
Oh,
the
he
jack
just
smash.
flatted with it.
We're getting sneaky here in the late hours of this tournament. And wow, what a flop. 10, 9, 8, 2 diamonds. Fish the nut flush draw. Taylor an open and a straight draw and overpair.
This has potential to end right here on this hand. Wow.
Fish.
Check, check. How's it even possible?
Well, this pot could have got it in pre-flop. Could easily got it on the flop.
Could have got it on the flop as well.
It might still go in. You never know.
I don't think so. I think it's going to get bet and called.
Yeah.
That is 35 million.
70% pot bet on the turn here from Taylor.
Like it.
Fish would, of course, call with ace high and the nut flush draw. Pot then swelling here. And River the diamond,
Wow.
queen of diamonds.
And the straight.
Yeah.
Hello, darling.
Taylor with the straight. Fish with the flush.
Of course, there is the possible full house out there, and you wonder if Taylor bets big.
Well,
If
Taylor
the
has
Fish
bet
will
big.
just call.
That
Wow, I bet
100
100 million. Almost a pot-sized bet. Now, do you just call here? You probably do.
I think he has to just call, Mike. As you said, there's a full house there. If you shove here, you make a. I mean, straights are supposed to fold, right?
Yeah, but you can have queen 10 just as easy as.
All in.
Well, he has moved all in.
Wow.
Raise all in.
He has done it.
Taylor
He's
doesn't
hoping he's got the
flinch.
straight, just like he does.
Well, the argument here is obviously Fish never has a set of 8s, 9s, or 10s because he checks back the flop. Doesn't have the 2-pair combo. So, yeah, the only house he has, I guess, is 10 queen, which makes the jam a bit more appetizing because Taylor then has to call with
It's like
some flushes.
250 total.
So the only full house
Can I get
Fish
a
can have,
confidence? Sure.
well, it's queens full and 10s for the queens.
292.
At first I thought maybe a shove would be a bit rash, but
I'm
I
sorry,
like it here.
293.
I'm going to say after this hand.
So you think it's a pretty easy lay down the straight?
I think it's a harder laydown now because it just doesn't have any houses. And how many flushes does he shove? If he shoves the nut flush, we know.
293.
If he had a jack flush, he probably bets the flop with that combo draw. Same with the queen flush. Well, queen flush you can't have because queen's on board.
Well,
So
it's 200 million more.
that's a good fold.
He makes a good lay down.
No, he just picked up king
If you
queen.
just dialed in, when we started with 9 players and 8 players and 7, Taylor,
And I'm not trying to.
the guy you're looking at here,
Well,
played about as perfect a poker as you could. He had a big chip lead. He raised every single pot.
You, but, you know,
The rest of them had short stacks. They were trying to move up a notch, and this guy just built
I don't
up
think
his
I'm gonna find a
stack
whole lot.
continually. It was really a pretty flawless
Yep.
poker, you know. I mean, it really was. Many guys would have sat on his chips just to get to the top 3, but he understood it, gave him a real good chance to win because nobody was playing. Just raised every pot.
Yeah,
And he
put
did it.
Everyone in a spot. It's great to watch as well. Look at this. He's flopped a double gut shot draw now, Mike, and a backdoor flush draw.
Yeah, he's got a big hand here.
Fish with the best hand at the moment, but you can see there's a small dog.
Yeah, all you do is make crying calls with bottom pair. You never get to bet. You just check and call. Might not be able to do that now.
And now he can start going 3 barrels with a hand like this because you can make your opponent fold a 7 or a 9.
Yeah,
Doesn't have to go big here, Mike. He can.
doesn't matter what he goes, he's going to win the pot here.
35 is the bet. 40 is the bet, pardon me.
It's just hard to go farther just because of what you might face on the river, but he's doing it. Boy, oh boy, you got to salute Darryll Fish here.
Question is, what does he do to that river blast if it comes? Well, that's a good river card for him, obviously.
Yeah.
It's effectively
gonna
a
call.
blank.
He could well put him on a hand like a 10 jack or jack queen. Pay him off here in case he bets. We haven't seen Darryll fire
Well, if Darryll has any
3 shells yet, but he's going to do it here.
I think he has to fold to this bet. It's as gruesome as it sounds. Depends on the sizing, of course. 190 in there. So he's going 140.
Yeah, that is a big bet.
Just don't see how Fish can call this, Mike.
Yeah, very tough. You got to put 140 million on the bottom pair. It's not easy.
I mean, he does have a 6, which blocks 6-8, which is one of the bluffs.
He bet the flop though.
Yeah.
Was the ace really going to help him? Would he really bet even a king here in this spot? After getting called twice.
He certainly bet some nutted.
So you
kings,
got to
like
think,
king,
what's
queen,
he got?
king,
He's
jack.
going to check a 9 down for sure. You eliminate that.
Yeah, it's miss. It's the
Probably
going to
check a king out. Just a matter if he had an ace or not.
Let's say you're looking at Jack 10, 8 10, 6 8 are the obvious bluffs. He makes the call.
Wow, what a call by Darryll Fish. Read it to perfection, folks. That is playing some poker.
Had enough of these bluffs, and wow, the stack's getting pretty even now, Mike.
Maybe I did and I don't realize it.
840 plays 1.1.
Let me tell you something. That hand alone deserves a title.
Mike, this could go a while still. Fish getting back into it. 25 big blinds. 1 double up, it's all square. 2 double ups, and he wins the tournament.
He'll have the lead with 1 double up.
Yeah, well, look at this.
Oh, he's going to have problems here.
Fish with queen 9 of spades.
Yeah,
Taylor with the aces.
he's going to raise it with his hand.
Does
about
Taylor
this?
re-raise or does he just flat?
How many tournaments do you win holding 2 aces on the last hand of the tournament?
I think he's just going to flat here, Mike. Fitness to the plate. You re-raise, the guy just doesn't have enough hands to get it in with. You flat and let him catch any piece of it. You might get the lot. Well, It looks like he is piecing out a re-raise. Not so sure about this. 140 the bet. What's Fish do now?
He's going to get called.
Does he have to call? Yeah, I mean, 100 more. Queen 9 suited.
Does he have enough to call 100? That's the question.
See if he calls.
He might go crazy and just ship it here.
He could, but I just don't. I don't think Taylor's got out of line in these spots yet.
He hasn't.
But then Darryll might just be over it. He might think, you know what, this guy's bashing me up. I'll just go for it. Well, he has called. Wow, Mike. 280 in the middle. Fish with 350 back.
If he hits his hand, if he hits a queen or a 9, it's tapioca pudding.
Yeah, he needs to miss. Well, it's over, Mike. I can tell you that right now.
Well, it's not over.
Well, he can hit, but
he's going to have to outdraw his opponent to win.
This is going to be a small bet from Taylor here, I think.
It's all going in on the flop.
I think he needs to bet about 80 million, something like that. Third pot.
How many times you get to win a tournament with 2 aces on the last hand?
Well, 130 is the bet. I mean, this is just tying Fish in even more.
You got to ship it here.
Yeah, Fish is going to be all in here, and will be. There it is, all in.
Snap call.
Snap call from the aces. Fish needs a queen or 9, otherwise Taylor will be our champion. But if he were to hit, Mike, look at the stacks. It would be back to even. Well, Fish maybe kicking himself for calling the re-raise pre-flop. Bet size.
Yeah, you're going to get it in on the flop when you hit this flop, that's for sure.
Face says it all, but it's not over yet. 5 outs, Mike.
We're
2 cards to hit.
9-high board. He's got queen 9-high of aces.
And that sums it up nicely.
Very nicely.
Queen, right? That's for the queen.
Fish all smiles. No pressure on him now. His chips are in. All he can do is hope to catch a card. 6 on the turn. Well, that's a terrible card, Mike.
Yeah, it takes the queen away. Now he's down to 2 outs.
Yeah.
Must catch a 9 and a 9 only.
See Taylor a little bit breathe there. 2 less outs.
It would all reverse back to that one pot where Taylor had the moxie. The check raise for all his dough. He stole the pot. And now it's all over but the shouting here.
Oh, Mike.
Wow.
A queen on the river.
Ultimate torture.
Well, the 6 counterfeits Darryll's 2 pair. Taylor Black is your champion here at the Partypoker Live Millions North America. And what a performance, Mike, on this final table.
Well, he absolutely deserves that trophy, folks. Commanded this final table from top to bottom. Dominated early on like we've never seen before. And then made the play of the day with the bluff, the check raise bluff on the river, where he'd have been about a 3 or 4 to 1 chip underdog had he not made that play. And
well, let's not take anything away from D-Fish.
Oh, he played great, except for...
He came in as a short stack to this final table and managed to work his way up to $1.2 million.
Wow, that's incredible.
And I mean,
really
Taylor,
is.
You know, Fish has got a major tie to his name now. Now Taylor does as well, and you can see very deserving, having come second in the big event. Look at this as they set this up. Beautiful trophy in play here, and I see John Duthie there.
Hey guys, here with our Partypoker Live Millions North America main event champion Taylor Black. Wow, Taylor, what an incredible performance. I have to say, not only this final table, but the whole event, you came out firing, super aggressive, not afraid to bluff. You told me earlier, you said in the other interview, you know, these guys better be careful, and here you are, top prize and all the glory. How does it feel, Taylor?
Feels great. I mean, it's hard to really describe. You play a million tournaments, and to actually win one's pretty awesome.
And here you are, $1.4 million payday. What are you going to do with these earnings, sir?
Haven't gotten that far yet.
Because you're still in a daze.
Yeah, I'm shell-shocked a little bit still.
Well, congratulations, well-deserved win for you. I have no doubt we'll be seeing a lot more of you at the Partypoker Live Millions events.
I hope so, yeah.